Why is the flash stupid phone? Whatever, sure. Computer. I have to restart it, even though it just restarted itself, because that's just how this thing works. Drive off. Fan stop. Power back on. And does this respond? I'm sorry about the flash, Jesus Christ. Does this respond? Excuse me. No. This screen just doesn't... I hate how much more reliable that thing running Windows 11 is on its like MX350 and 16 gigs like DDR5 2667, whatever it is. This thing with its DDR 32 gig DDR5 3200, sorry, DDR5 6,000 megatrains per second RAM. Right there, that. Oh, it's doing a thing. And no, I'm not turning that laptop into a Tony, but it's as bad as Tony, and yet it is good as Tony. If you know what I mean. I'm gonna have to use that for editing because the editing software on this thing is a pile of crap. Zorin, yes, sure. Now boot, please. It's only supposed to use. What is it? It said 5 gigs. Yeah, it's only supposed to use 5 gigs of internet. Not internet. Of the stick thing that's really expensive these days. RAM, that's what it is. Funny noise. It uses 5. It's supposed to use like 1 at maximum on the most high-powered PCs, and it uses 5. Why does this change the this phone? Focus, you stupid thing. Oh my god, it's not even booting. Do I need to restart the computer again? My god. And back into action. Is this working? This is. That is blinding. Look at that. This phone. It's that computer. I blame that one. It is intimidated. Is it still plugged into the USB-C HDMI? This cord as well. Yeah, no, it's not plugged in. Delete F2, enter the BIOS. Shut up, Zorin. And watch, it's just not gonna load the BIOS for some freaking unknown reason. I like this keyboard though. This is a nice keyboard. Anyway, other things I have to show. Ow, my finger! Other things I have to show. This other keyboard. And this thing. Focus, you stupid camera. This thing doesn't look like much. It's got the I hate this phone Microsoft logo on it, which the phone obviously doesn't like. This cord is driving me insane. It's got the Microsoft logo on it. It's got all the old buttons, like the email button that doesn't actually do anything because it just requires bespoke software to make half these things work. Especially this little dingly knob on the front of it, which is actually just a zoom wheel. And the way it works is just as Control plus repeatedly, or Control minus repeatedly, and it accelerates it based off of how long you've been holding this down. Not by how far it is since it's an analog, but how long you've been holding it down because it's booting. You know how expensive these computer keyboards can get. This is a Microsoft Natural Ergonomic Keyboard 4000. $600. I have seen these things selling for $600. And I picked this one up for free. And it's a version 1, except you can't see because of the flash. It's a version 1. Look at that. Except the iPhone really does not like the fact that it's Microsoft. Get out of here. This monitor is not yet hooked up yet. I don't have DVI. This is taking 5 years. I like having Windows buttons. It just makes this a lot funnier. Oh my god. Modern iPhones can zoom really far. This is 6 times zoom. It's got 2 cameras. There's the top one and there's the bottom one. Although the top one doesn't seem to bloody do anything. I'm trying to look at it without face revealing myself. No, it does not seem to do anything. Awesome. Love that. By the way, these lines, these streaks here, are not part of the actual image. That's just freaking screen blur. Because I'm... Hold on. What? I've forgotten my password. No, I haven't forgotten it. I've screwed it up. Somehow. You'd think by now I'd have memorized my password, and I have, because of how many times I've gotten into this stupid thing. And had to, like, restart it. I have not had to log back in once after not restarting it, or just having it, like... I can't use this thing reliably. This thing is so unreliable, and it's so just unstable and prone to crashing and whatnot. I'm gonna open up Steam. Which Steam, for some reason, never opens up from the taskbar. You can only open it up from the games menu in the search window. You'll see I open up Steam there. Yeah, that does nothing, but if I open it up from the window, it does, except... does it work from there? It does not work from there. Awesome. Games... Steam. It's not loading anything. Yay. System monitor. Can you load system monitor? No, you can't load system. Oh! It's doing nothing. This code is driving me nuts. This thing is literally doing nothing. Like, I've got Steam. I've opened it like 20 times. I've opened Spotify like 4 times. Nothing. Oh. Why is CPU thread 27 specifically? Oh no, it's over here too. What? And yet it's doing nothing. That is a whole lot of nothing. Zoom back out. I can't... Why did it... what? Might I remind you that this is a brand new computer, and it's not even finished. That's how new it is. And it's already worse than my old one. I can't open Spotify. Can I open up the browser? The browser's the only one that actually does anything. Thank you. Not. Because it's just the Firefox reskin. That's graphics. A game. No, I did not want to close out of this computer. Spotify, finally. And it only opened it once. How did it only open it once? I clicked it like 30 times. Steam still has not opened. This is a pile of... I hate that this computer is just this bad. No, I don't want to click the internet browser. Just let me open up BeamNG. No, okay, awesome. Page unresponsive. What, Spotify? Except it's running off the browser. Because the browser is not open. This is incredibly stupid. I've been sat here for like 10.5 minutes recording this. And so far it's opened up one app. And I'm gonna get blasted by copyrighted music now. And so I'm just gonna go into the YouTube soundtracks and click something that's... Just go in the folder. How much RAM am I using? Nothing. Because nothing is doing anything for anything. Disk. Why are you cracked when you have no audio input? Shoot, play that one. Shut up! You! Oh! What are you doing? Yeah, music. BeamNG has still not launched, by the way. The BeamNG. And now it opens... You know how long ago I clicked on the browser, right? Only now has it opened it. How's my channel doing? Last I checked, I had like 70 subs. It was at the beginning of the year. It's been 12 days. It's 15 days. This keyboard has no skip buttons. Of course, I'm just... What? It's been 15 days. The month isn't even halfway over. What? Okay, now I'm just genuinely... What is happening? Why is there just this massive spike of subscribers right here? What did I publish that day? Ubuntu isn't happening. That video... Why is it... Of all things... Me yelling at Ubuntu is... What? Huh? YouTube! Oh my god, what's normal in that range? That's 85 more than usual, you don't say. Like, look at that. That is lower than average. And then just... I don't get it. 4 days it took for it to do anything. Was this a scheduled video? This wasn't, right? This was scheduled for maybe like an hour after. Spotify ads, shut up.
Smart Shuffle can weave in song recommendations.
Come on, BeamNG.
Or start a jam.
It's a singular menu. This is stupid.
All with unlimited skips.
I've got 100. What has been happening in the channel? What? Oh my god. No, don't right click thing. Ah! Steam! Come on! It's doing... Is it even running a single Steam task? Yes. But it's not doing anything with any of them. It's running 3 million Steam websites. Well, opening your profile. Something went wrong, you don't say. A lot of things have gone wrong with this. How many windows? Yeah, okay. 3. I have hit that button at least 100 times and it opens it up 3 times. Stop opening Steam! I clicked it like 5 years ago. 1 window. It's running BeamNG. Stop launching! What the heck is happening? Shutting down Steam. Why are you shutting down? No! Stop it! Stop! Oh my god! No, shut up! Oh my god! This computer! What is happening? What? Huh? I get it. Steam Web Helper is not responding. Shut it. I don't care. I don't use Steam Web Helper for anything. No, not Co LLC. BeamNG.Drive, which is still launching for some reason. Just end the launch. Launch it again. No connection. Thank you for not existing. I have internet. That's the thing. The router is up there. It's on the upstairs floor. This computer. I don't know. I don't want to cancel the launch. Launch it again. Unable to sync. Yeah. Is Steam frozen? And processing the Vulkan shaders, which is the 9th time it's done this today. Because reasons. What are we looking like there? I'm gonna close this. This is not on shuffle. Is 0%. It never, this percentage actually never changes. I've never seen it go above 0%. It just pops up and then it just disappears and the game launches, so. I don't think it actually changes. It's too late for me to be doing this. I'm doing it anyway. I am committed to getting this thing to actually do something. I don't believe that this actually calculates how much it's loading. Because, like, look at that. Zero. This flash! How much? How many? What are the processes? Steam, Brave, Spotify, Brave, Gnome. Oh my god. This is just a random spike here. It's just gone. And my memory's climbed for some freaking unknown reason. Alright, you know what? Just skip the shaders because it's got no internet for some reason. I don't even understand what's happening. Why do I have no internet here, but then I have internet everywhere else? Like, I'm literally in Spotify playing freaking music. Simply enjoy BeamNG, because I didn't get the freaking thing working! No, I don't want to see that. I wish that didn't show up. Let me click on the... No, shut up. Manage properties. Compatibility. Proton hot fit. Oh my god. Not responding from what? This is a... Yeah, wait. I'm gonna close Steam. Let's get that outside. Is the... I can't move the wind... You go on that half. Options. What are my settings even at? Window. whatever, screw it, we're going into free roam. Watch this. 12.2 gigs. By the way, I am recording this on a phone, so I have no editing software on this phone. And my laptop's kind of inaccessible at the moment, so this is probably not going to be the best edited video. It's probably not going to be edited at all. Jesus Christ, that flash is insane. That was my chair. Wonderful. Loading forest. This alone is using almost as much memory as I had on that laptop. It's probably the compatibility layer. I don't want to give, like, I don't want to run Windows if I don't have to, but it looks like I might have to. Freaking interference, stop it. It's using more memory than I had on that laptop. Loading the same things I would load on that laptop on a normal basis. Alright. Crucial. DDR5. 2 sticks of 16 gigs. 6,000 megatransfer per second. No ECC. 288 pin. Where can I get more of it? Please. This is holding up the entire build. Is the fact that this computer is useless. Loading. Look at that. What do you need to load? These are the same settings I had on my laptop. Oh, why are you still open? I told you to close. Get out of existence. Close all. 20. Now, on my laptop, I always had 2 traffic corresponded. And play. I want to know. So the thing is, I found that the most number of cars I could have on at once was 10. Actually, it might have been 8. It was 8. Okay. And my computer is struggling with 3. Let's spawn in one more. $23 gigs. 23 and a half. At half the scale, at 720p, with 16 gigs of VRAM, on an i9 14900K, which has, what, 4 times the threads, and it's got 16 cores, which is 4 times the cores as well, twice the memory at 3 times the speed, far better internet capabilities, and it's 5 years newer. And it can't run as well as that thing can. Spawn one more in. I think we've got 6 spawned. That's a very nice percentage of RAM used, though. Oh, now it's gone. I'm gonna tone these speakers down. And my left speaker cut out. And so now just, yep, that's good. Oh, I was looking at my statistics. Okay, so it's actually not using much RAM. So let's spawn in a 7th car. It's a Pessima. Get the traffic moving. Alright. 22.7. I don't even know how many cars there are in the map now. Please exist, so... Alright, he's exist. He's moving. Oh my god, I've crashed. I'm noticing quite a bit of input delay. Here, like, look, throttle. Watch this. That's about half a second input delay, which that's actually pretty good for what I'm used to. That's more what I'm used to. There's just no, usually it's no response whatsoever. I think the record for my other computer was, like, it could handle 10 cars, but then I think it was like 16 that pushed it over the edge. $11. That is 11 cars. Plus my own. But I've had to spawn each one individually. Because if you spawn all of them at once, it just breaks the entire operating system. This is fine. This is actually playable. Jesus Christ. Alright then. Here goes number 13. And gone. 14. Gone. Alright, 14 cars. And it's at 25.1 gigs. It's just doing this for the camera, isn't it? I couldn't get 4 cars to spawn before I started recording. I've got 14, I think. I think 2 more. It's done it. Somehow, it's done it. My god. Let's spawn in more. And I'm gonna stop there at what I think is 17 cars, which is 2 more than that thing. Although I am getting a decent frame rate with 18 cars on screen. Previously I was getting like 2 frames per second. I think that video is actually up on YouTube and it's gotten 0 views in like 12 months. Oh jeez. Oh well.